Okay, so we're back to doing another Cradle of Filth makeup look. I don't know how much of this process I'm going to end up showing you guys, but I'm just going to dive right into it and go with something off the top of my head. This time I'm going to go a little more in the direction of the Lilith Immaculate video and see what I can come up with that way. Alright, so that is my foundation done and dusted, and as I had stated on my last one, this is KVD Light 42 Neutral. It's nice and pale without being stark white, which I would like to get in time, but I want to make sure I'm getting something nice and not just some costume makeup that's going to be oily or start cracking halfway through the day. Now I'm probably going to jump right into my eyeshadows, probably using again very heavily the Jeffree Star Weirdo palette. This is just warm lemon water. It's supposed to be really good to be drinking in the mornings, so here I am. Oh boy, she's sour. Oh yeah, that's something. Whew. As you can see here, I'm trying to use this 1985 and shape out what I know is going to be a pretty intense wing. So I put some white in that corner first, just to make sure that it will help soften whatever blows end up coming onto here. And then I can just little by little continue to build that up rather than just throw anything way too intense and dark in there too quickly. There we go. This section's starting to come along quite nicely. Let's just get it a little more uniform up here. Now Danny also has some rather lovely points that come down off the eyelid, and I'm going to be at least putting some shadow in here. I don't it again that he's probably gone for a blue of some kind under here. It's hard to see with the shadows in the video, but this nice purpley kind of gray that Weirdo palette offers, I love. It's just a nice, beautiful, it's like a colorful bruise, so it's a nice natural tone, but also gives it something intense. So now I'm using a small round for this Punk Couture Knock It Off, and I'm just going to be using this to really detail and outline some of the lines and shapes that I'm going to be looking to play with on my face. I just want to take a moment to admire how beautifully this seems to emulate a like teardrop kind of look. So I'm using Punk Couture, which is a really dark gray. I've tapped this off a fair bit and very lightly just outlined the area. Because it's dark enough, it's going to leave marks no matter where it hits. But then like on the end, I just like flipped up a little heavier and it left what almost looks like the way the sediment would in makeup remain in the droplet, not along the trail, but the trail would still be completely marked. Yeah, this looks almost like a very natural teardrop kind of effect. I'm really loving this. That's a cool discovery. I'm going to go in with the Weirdo, which is pretty well just black, and I'm really gonna then draw in these lines as well as that wing, and you'll get a sense of what I'm trying to build up to. Okay, so the buildup is going pretty good. I would like a little more of the punk couture though, so I'm gonna take another brush, and that's a little bigger, and just really try and get some of that in the way I want it to. I'm also gonna bring it under here and make sure I'm kind of just winging it right off to the side. Get this all a little sharper. There we are. I'm feeling good about that. Now I've got a brow brush, an angled brow brush, and I'm just gonna continue building up some of these lines that I want to be real punchy with the black. Alright, now, after all of this, I'm going to take a little more 1985 and just continue to darken up some of around my sockets. Now is the point where I'm probably going to take some eyeliner, really bring in what wings I want there to be, and then I'm going to fill in a little later with this Nude Sticks black eye color pencil. It's almost like a cream eyeshadow, and honestly, if you want a nice rich dark on your eye, this is going to be the way to do it. So forgive me, I did just have my second camera go down as I was doing the eyeliner, but to give you a really good look, the wing kind of mirrors the direction I'm going without it being 100% perfect. In fact, I could probably just take my finger and boom, that one's pretty good. I don't want it to be this big pool. I want the shadow to do that. I want to have the shapes of the shadow do that. I've gone for a very cat eye-like, pharaoh almost kind of look. I want to feel like a melting witch. So again, just to give you a really good look at what I was doing there. And for the waterline, I did use the NYX Epic Wear pencil liner, whatever. It is nice, rich, and it had a finer tip at the moment, so that's why I went with that one. Now, as for these lines, I want to bring them down. At first I was thinking I was going to do liquid liner. I might do this, and then I might just snick the tips and get it nice and sleek with the liquid, but I think I'm going to use this and just zoom. The beautiful thing with these is you don't want them to be perfect, so. Honestly, I am loving this look. This one is sick. I'm getting some almost like hella vibes from Thor. I'm getting some Floki vibes from Vikings. This is sick. Honestly, I'm loving this. I'm not even done. I'm still hoping to put on lipstick. I might go full black this time rather than blending it out with the red. I haven't put any product on the brush. I'm just kind of relying on what's left here. I'm just gonna try and fill this area out. So that was the residual from the Only Child, and now I'm gonna use some residual of the Weirdo and just like really well, before we really darken that up, why don't we take this Nude Sticks and I'm just gonna smatter here the corner of my eyelid. I'll get this nice creamy, dark black. Already you can see how that's really kicking it up. Just do a little on the bone. You don't want to go too heavy because I want to be able to smear the shadow this way. So then I'm going to take that brush, boom, 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 tap it off, come a little in to the corner of the eye to help shade some of that in. With that Nude Sticks being creamy as well, going over it with a black powder almost kind of like sets it. And then this is where I could do like my boom and like just bring it right the hell up here. Hi, have you heard of the good word of our Lord and Savior, Satan? This is definitely serving some bitch don't fight me. Because she bites back. So now I'm going to hit this Weirdo again with this, and I'm going to draw a line up here to my brow. Get it symmetrical, bitch. We're trying to look pretty. There we go. So now this is the beauty about cutting off the arch of my eyebrow is I can just do a whole new thing. And maybe I don't even want an arch. I feel like it's not symmetrical. No, I feel like I went too low or something here. That might even just be a case of having to trim up some more of my brow there. Boom, that's how you fix that. And now, without going back in and just using what's residually left, I might draw on just like that, just to help bring that angle in. Boom, boom, she cute. Oh, fierce. Yeah, honestly, I'm in love. This is fantastic. So let's finish off the eyeshadow, or the eye look, with some lashes. By the way, I am using Milk Kush mascara. Honestly, I just love it. It goes on really nice and heavy, and I find it comes off really well with the makeup remover, but not any other time, which is exactly when I want it to listen to me. The beauty about wearing a dark makeup look like this is when you do accidentally stab yourself with a bit of mascara, you can just literally blend it in. My hair is like an absolute greasy mess today, and I need a shower big time. But we'll see what I can do with it to get some nice photos going. Now for the lipstick. this is what I have. A part of me is almost tempted to just put like a little more on the smile, but honestly, I am loving this. So this is what I have. This is what I look like with the lipstick. I don't think I'm gonna do any contouring or anything. I don't want to play with this. The shapes and the lines and what I've got going here are already excellent to me. And I feel tempted to do something like in the corner and like bring the smile out, just as a play on what Danny did there. But honestly, I am loving this. I feel fierce. I feel like hella. I feel like I'm gonna ruin someone's day. Maybe a little heartbreaker, if you know what I mean. Let me go get dolled up and see what this ends up becoming. And this is what it looks like all come together. Honestly, I was so excited about the look today that I took the time to find the fishnets. One, because I'm gonna need them for the weekend anyways, but two, you need to see a completed look to know if it's gonna be the thing. And honestly, I feel like with the little bit of Lydia inspiration, you know, I'm really feeling myself in this look. I think I'm very happy with this. Honestly, this might be the winner. Should I have this down? Or should I also put this up and tease the living heck out of it? I could always do that too. Might be something to consider. And I really need to do something with the hair. Like, I need to dye it or something, but like, this look is so good. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I'm loving this. Clearly a little too much. I am so excited for this Cradle of Filth concert. Like, I honestly I cannot describe how stoked I am. Like, this is literally what got me through high school kind of stuff. They didn't solely do it, but honestly there's like 3 or 4 bands that really kind of got me through high school and figuring myself out, and they were one of them. And honestly, I'm still here for it. So yeah. Well guys, thank you so much for watching me. It has been a pleasure to do this once again for you. Honestly, I'm just stoked that I found a look that I think is gonna knock it out of the park when I go to this concert. And I'm so stoked for this concert. Now, if you aren't already following me on Instagram, you could probably catch some lovely looks or photos of this look on Instagram. My Instagram is _Ailabelle, all one word, _. If by any chance you're going to be using any of these looks yourself out in public, go out there and give them the fright of your life.